Introducing the Open Palm Podcast with host Jerome Shaw, available today on your favorite podcast platforms. The Open Palm Podcast is a positive, uplifting, motivational, and inspirational podcast. The host brings his insight and philosophy, and you can't help but gravitate towards his smile, his words, and his wisdom. Again, the podcast he hosts is titled The Open Palm Podcast. It's about inspirational messages, motivating themes, and thought-provoking ideas and topics. He'll also help you become more aware and in harmony with your own life, giving you a better understanding of your place in the world and using your skills accordingly, greeting the world with an open palm instead of a closed fist. You can find the show today on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and more. You can also connect with the host on Instagram at Jerome Shaw. That's JROMESHAW on Instagram. Jerome Shaw with the Open Palm Podcast. Motivation, meditation, mentality. Go listen, download, and subscribe today.
Have you ever wondered what was possible for you? Have you ever seen someone do something extraordinary, externalizing your experience, thinking, well, they can do that, and that's incredible, but, well, I can't do that. What if you could? The truth is stranger than fiction. Have you ever thought about different abilities that people have? Have you ever wanted to have a superpower, something so fantastical as to be a comic book power, right? And you think to yourself, oh wow, what a world if I could be able to do this. Well, what if you could? The truth is stranger than fiction. Have you ever imagined a life worth living, a life worthwhile, a life so fulfilling to you that to fulfill every desire, need, want, pleasure, a life where you were truly living your purpose, living out the things that you dreamed of, thinking that, oh, it's possible for someone, but not me. But what if it was? The truth can often be stranger than fiction. In my life, my friend, I have found that many things that I once deemed impossible or once thought were far beyond me, such a stretch of my imagination. I now believe that our only limit is our imagination. The truth is stranger than fiction, my friend. I've seen and been able to do things that have amazed me. Things that I never knew I could do. Things like going without food or water for long periods, prolonged periods, to put to shame the people who taught us at a young age that these things are fatal. Not only did I survive, but I was able to thrive. While among people who were starving on the street, here I was, having not eaten or had any liquid for several days, and I had more energy, I had more focus, I had more clarity, I felt healthier, I slept less, and I was so vibrant, feeling alive like I've never felt before. How could I explain this to someone who believed that they were limited, who believed that there are boundaries, who believed that they weren't the boundless, unlimited spiritual being, just here for the ride, just having this very human experience. How could I explain the unexplainable? And how can you attain the unattainable? Before anything manifests in our physical reality, it must first come from our inner reality. Before you see the life you wish to have externally, you must believe that you can have it, and you must dream it, and you must deem it possible internally. The truth is stranger than fiction, my friend. The things that you think are beyond your grasp may not even be years away. They may just be a few choices away, or even a few thoughts away. Change your thinking, and you change your life. But don't take my word for it. Imagine for yourself. Thank you for listening, my friend. This has been Jerome Shaw on TOP, that is the Open Palm Podcast here in San Antonio, Texas. I pray that you got an encouraging message from this episode today, letting you know that often we don't give ourselves enough credit, and we don't give life enough credit, the universe enough credit. We don't give miracles enough credit. It is only as far or as limited as your imagination will go. Reach inward. Become a kid again, where you used to believe without restraint. Share this episode with a like-minded individual who is learning and growing, becoming all that they can be just like you. Pay it forward so more can hear the message. And if this is your very first time receiving this podcast, definitely subscribe for more inspirational messages like this. And if you feel compelled to support, consider opening your browser to anchor.fm/jshaw, and clicking that support button there is much appreciated, my friend. Thank you to all the wonderful supporters who continue to donate and contribute to the podcast. Much love to you. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Don't forget to grab the new book now out on Amazon. That is Finding Inner Peace by Jerome Shaw. You'll find the link for that book in the episode description of the show notes, as long as clothing merchandise for the Open Palm. And as always, my friend, stay blessed and take care. Hey there, my friend. So you've heard about Anchor, but do you know why it's the easiest way to make a podcast? Well, first off, it's free. It allows you to use creation tools that let you record your podcast right from your phone or computer. It also distributes your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more platforms. You can even make money from your podcast with minimum listenership. It's everything you need in one place. Download the free Anchor app today or go to anchor.fm to get started. Can't wait to hear yours. Let's see what you have to offer the world.